Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we will be doing Dragon Ball Z series villains versus the Dragon Ball movie villains. Alright, I have every CPU on strong, and I did put them in their full power because they do not like to transform, but they can sub out. Alright, so Turles and Vegeta started at, I think, around the same health, but are tied right now. Well, Turles is winning now. What happened to all of Turles' skill points? What did he use? It didn't work. I do have every character set to their strongest forms besides, like, Vegeta, because that would be putting him in a Great Ape, which I just do not think would be fair for the other teams to try to get rid of Great Ape, like, first fight. Did you guys see the trailer for the Super Neo Limit Breaker DLC? The trailer looks super good with all the new moves for existing characters and the addition of more OG Dragon Ball characters like Chi Chi and Tien, and Teen Goku and Demon King Piccolo. Alright, so Vegeta and Turles both down to their final health bar. Turles is lower on health, but I do think Turles is stronger in the game than Vegeta, is at least Scouter Vegeta. Alright, now we have Dr. Gero, who missed his first shot on Turles. Alright, Turles is almost dead. Just one hit. Alright, Turles is dead. And now Cooler's in. Alright, so I think Cooler's just gonna spam this move every time he gets an F key. Yeah. He does the same thing that Frieza does. Oh, Gero can go sparking. Ooh. No block. caused him to take a lot of damage. Alright, Jiro getting his blast off on Cooler. I think Jiro's gonna want to go sparking. Okay, he vanished. Jiro is in his final health bar. He's either just gonna want to wait till he can go sparking or sub out in order for them to not go down a 2 character loss. Alright, yeah. Frieza just gonna tank that hit. Frieza's not doing good against his older brother. Alright, Cooler is finally dead, so now Bojack is stepping in for Team Dragon Ball Z movies. Alright, this is good for if Frieza hits this for Team Dragon Ball Z villains from the series. That was actually a really good hit for Frieza. Now he put Bojack pretty close to him in health. Only about a bar difference. Okay. Frieza dodging one of Bojack's super attacks, which was good. But Frieza is down in his last health bar. And he subbed out for Kid Buu, who instantly hits Bojack. Tries to hit Bojack with a Kamehameha. Alright, that was actually really smart of Frieza to sub out, but I feel like maybe not Kid Buu, because they're gonna want Kid Buu to be one of their final characters to fight some of the stronger characters on team movie villains. If you guys think once the DLC comes out, if they add like more movie villains and stuff, if I should redo this just with um just with some different villains, maybe instead of Kid Buu, I put in Buhan or Super Buu. but either in his base form where he can absorb people, or just in his strongest form of Buhan. Alright, Kid Boo's gonna want to sub out right here, or he's dead. And that'll put Team Dragon Ball Z series villains down if they don't have Kid Buu. Kid Buu is doing pretty well, but if he gets hit by like one of these attacks, he's dead. Oh no. Dragon Ball Z villains has lost Kid Buu. Alright, now Frieza's back in. Frieza is about to die. This is the last fighter for Team Dragon Ball Z series villains. Perfect Cell. Alright, Cell killed Broly. Now he has to fight. Yeah, Bojack and Super Janemba. Bojack is almost dead though. Alright. Team or round one does go to the movie villains. I am gonna put Broly down a form. And should I switch Kid Buu over to Buhan? Or just leave it? We'll just leave it. It's Kid Buu. Is Cell in his... Yes, he is in his highest. Alright, team one, or round one went to movie villains. Round two starts. This is best out of three. Alright, Vegeta hitting his super attack on Turles. Which does put Vegeta in a little bit of a lead. Oh, a clash. Alright, Vegeta won the clash. Oh, another clash. Okay. Now Turles is winning. And another clash. But Turles won this one. Vegeta either gonna want to use his skill points, transform, or sub out in order to keep them in a little bit of a lead. Or to at least keep them tied for now. I have Vegeta winning again. Vegeta's still in the lead. Not by too much. Both of them almost at their very last health bar. Alright, Turles in his last health bar. Vegeta in his last health bar. Series villains are definitely gonna want to have Vegeta kill Turles and then just sub out in order to keep a lead. Alright, Turles is almost dead. Alright, Turles is dead. Vegeta's gonna want to sub out. Alright, Vegeta doing some damage to Cooler. Getting his extra health bar. But now Vegeta's dead, tying the movies versus the series villains. Alright, Cooler has about a full health bar lead on Dr. Gero. A good thing for Gero is he is going to want to try to grab Cooler. Because grabbing Cooler, I think, does a health steal or he siphons ki. Alright, Dr. Gero is dead, which now puts the series villains down a character. Frieza actually blocking Cooler's attack this time, unlike last game, and trying to hit his own. Did Cooler block it? Looked like he didn't, but it didn't do a lot of damage. So I'm not entirely sure. Alright, Frieza should have used that chance to. Yeah, alright. He is using the chance to go sparking. Oh, wait, but Cooler's in his sparking too. Alright, now Frieza is low on health. Oh no, he lost Cooler. Oh, which lets Cooler use his sparking attack a second time. Oh, Dragon Ball Z villains from the series are so done. Frieza's dead. They're down 3 characters. But the movie villains have only lost Turles. Alright. Cell is definitely gonna want to kill Cooler. Him and Kid Buu are just gonna want to fight until they get low and then sub out with the next person. So, if Cell can kill Cooler and then get a little bit of damage on Bojack, then he could sub out to Kid Buu. Let Kid Buu fight for a bit and then sub back in. Alright, Cell is getting some really good damage off on Bojack. Lowered him about 2 health bars. Alright, this is where Cell's gonna want to sub out. Or just let himself get hit by a super attack. His team, Kid Buu's team, is really just leaving him to fight. They only kill about 2 characters and then leave it all on Kid Buu. Kid Buu is actually doing really good. But he's gonna want to stop getting hit by Bojack. Okay, Bojack is dead. Now he has to fight Broly. And then Super Janemba. Alright. Kid Buu is dead. Team Dragon Ball Z movie characters has won. Thank you guys for watching another video. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.